It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Deebo Samuel gonna get a chance to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing again is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Second down and 8.
No touch that.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
No touch that. No touch.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love that.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots?
That one, take it in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now a give to Barkley, running right. Barkley's got the first down and more. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 33-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown.
Hey, 73.
A run with Barkley. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. On play action, Hurts. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Set.
Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles, and he's going to have the Jets. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. To throw, Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the
Hey, easy, 63, 63. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. The ball's out. The Niners have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
On the ground, Gainwell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown, brings it in. Still going. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Purdy to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On fourth down, they snap it to Purdy. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run with Gainwell. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ball game.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the run, McCaffrey. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this line.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Carl Lambiani. 73. 73.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
No touchdown. 63, 63, 63. No touchdown.
Again, Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st down.
Hey.
Eagles, 1st down.
Go Silver, ready?
1st and 10.
No touchdown.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.